Hey everybody, Vaughn here with the Vonster Vlog, and welcome to another baby step on our way to 10K steps a day. I'm gonna go ahead and get my pedometer tracking for my workout. If y'all have a BitFit or a Fitbit or any sort of pedometer or anything like that, please let me know how many steps you got down in the comments. So we're gonna start off in a pretty basic march. There we go. Up next, let's add some alternating backstrokes. Oh, I like that it's really mobilizing my thoracic spine, like upper back between my shoulder blades. Really do whatever you can following along with the beat of the music. The big point here, the big important baby step is that we showed up. Let's move this into a marching forward and back. You can take up as much or as little space as you like. Let's march 2, 3, 4, and press on that 4. Oh, it's so hard to count and do things at the same time sometimes. There we go. You can just do it however you want. You can bring the intensity. You can do it every other. You can do it each step. Let's move now into a side step together. Step together, step together, step together. Let's go ahead and add in a low row. It's like I'm grabbing something and pulling it towards me. Still maintaining that side step. And again, we get out of this what we put into it, you guys. So it's whatever you have to bring today, go ahead and bring it. Let's keep that wide stance and just do a wide march. You can make this more intense by coming down into a little bit more of a sumo squat and maybe coming back up. So it's lower 2, 3, 4, come back, 2, 3, 4. Low 2, 3, 4, come up, 2, 3, 4. I'm just gonna keep this wide march going and add buzzsaw hands. You can just point your foot too. Change direction of the buzzsaw hands. Or you can keep your feet flexed and just be weird about it. Like, there's no wrong way to do this stuff, you guys. Let's step tap for just a moment, catching my breath and getting my brain cells back together. And if you're ready, if you want to, let's do a hamstring curl. If you're not quite here yet, you can just keep the side touch going. Are we gonna get tangled up on each other again today? Now continuing that hamstring curl, let's do a tricep extension. Thank you all so much for showing up today. Not just to be my workout buddy, but thank you for showing up for yourself. Keep breathing, keep moving. Now let's do 2 steps to one side and 2 steps to the other. Come on, baby. Up on the couch. I know. Usually when I'm doing my walk-in workout, that's our time to play together. But trying to lead a little workout video. I still want to play with the dog. Oh, I can't help myself. What a good boy. All right, what are we doing? Oh, high knees. Whew. Now you could just be here where you're marching, raising your knees just as high as what you feel comfortable with. Moving your arms however you feel like. Let's add in where we tap to the tops of the knees. You could be down here low with your hands, or you could put them overhead, and this will add intensity. Now we can continue this side tap. And if you want, you can make it a little more scooping into that squat. And reach across. And you could go faster, or you could go nice and slow and deep. I still have a weightlifting segment to do today, just in my own personal. In addition to these 10K steps a day, I've been following along with, we get to do glute kickbacks. Here we go. You could start with just tapping back, but if you feel ready, go ahead and give that a lift. But in addition to the 10K a day, or baby steps to 10K a day rather, because I'm not quite there yet, but we're getting there. I am practicing along with the Train with Joan app in her limited range of mobility plan, which is an ass kicker. Limited range of mobility does not mean it is easy. Let's add those arms in. Lifting them just straight out, like you're doing the wave, but at the same time. And I really want to be squeezing into that glute with that leg lift back. All right, back into that side tap. Like I've said before, if I sound out of breath, it's because I am. This is a challenge for me, but I like rising to the challenge. I like doing small baby steps outside of my comfort zone, where I'm pushing the boundary of what I am capable of, and I'm still growing, but not at such a fast pace that I feel like I don't have my bearings. So let's reach across. And that's the part that I wanted to share with y'all, is that the power of small things. I'm actually just documenting this. I don't know if anybody will ever actually be watching, but just documenting. I wanted to capture the tiny, tiny changes that happen day to day but over time change our life. All right, back into those high knees, you guys. We can do this. Keeping our cores engaged to support and kind of pulling that knee up to us. And up next, we're gonna add figure 8 arms. And I tell y'all what, after doing these workouts, just going walking, just plain old walking, is so relaxing and nice. Like, this is fun too, don't get me wrong, but for a walk at the park to be a literal walk at the park after this is very nice. Let's do some marching forward and back. 1, 2, 3, step. 1, 2, 3, step is how I do it, but you do it however you like. And you can make it a little more dancey with your arms if you want. I can never help myself. If there's a little bit of music going, it's just, life's more fun when you're dancing. Actually, life's more fun when you got somebody to dance with. So thank you for being here. I know I've probably already thanked you, but I just appreciate you all. Okay, let us now come into a low leg lift. Just lifting out, you can have your hands on your knee or hips. I really feel this in my, was it abductors or adductors? The outside butt. I'm gonna march forward and back just a little bit, just to give a little bit of a break to the outside butt before we go back into those single leg lifts with a bicep curl. You could hold bottles of water if you like. Or small weights, or big weights, whatever you wanna do. Maybe not big weights. I get tired real fast with big weights, but you do you. All right. Back to that march, forward and back. And I'm gonna add a little bit of hip action to it. Just, I step and kind of just lean that hip over and over. And when you do that with the beat, we're getting a nice stretch, a nice strengthening. Thirty more seconds here. We can take it more one side, more to the other side. Just practice moving around with this. Now let's come back to just a regular old march. Actually, I'm gonna bring it down even a little slower. Into a real slow, lazy, meandering march. Let's bring in some arms and deep breaths. Now just standing in place, hands on our head, just twisting. Nothing extreme, just a gentle stretching. You can put your arms out Arms overhead, interlaced fingers, palms out. Let's lean to the side. And you can bring your feet together if you want. And if you're not feeling a stretch here, you can cross at the ankles. And then coming over to the other side, I like to bring it down. And then back up, interlace fingers, palms out, and lean. And coming down, let's do a little bit of a stretch, balance forward. Feel it through those hamstrings, maybe your butt, like the glutes, I mean. I feel that one in my calves as well. So that is it. That is it for us today, you guys. Oh my gosh. We did it, and it looks like my pedometer is telling me that I got 1,437 steps in. So that is pretty cool. If y'all could let me know what you got down in the comments. I love hearing from you, and I will see y'all tomorrow in our next video. So until then, keep on keeping on. Mwah. Bye. Hey you guys, thank you so much for showing up for yourselves and showing up to be my workout buddy for another day of our baby steps on our way to 10K a day. There is a comment or like a question of the day pinned down in the comment area. So if you want to go and check that out, and you can answer privately to yourself just in your own mind or in a journal, or you can answer publicly, because I know that personally it really helps keep me motivated and inspired when I'm not like actively working out or meal planning myself. Getting to interact with y'all is so inspiring, and getting to hear your stories and your struggles and your wins and just your ideas and all of this. Thank you so much. It's blown my mind. So I do look forward to hearing from y'all down in the comment area. And there's no obligation, and you don't have to keep up with every day, but I do recommend, I know that these questions were very helpful to me at the time of recording. I'm only 30 some odd pounds down out of my 100-pound weight loss journey, but for the first time in my life, I feel like I'm gaining momentum. Instead of normally whenever I start a fitness journey, another Vaughn adventure, it starts out super intense, and then the motivation just kind of peters off until I just resort back to entropy, or just my habits, which not all of them are good, not all of them are bad, but I think it's just like maintaining a garden. I feel like maintaining myself is very, very important. And I don't know if it's like this for other folks, but it takes constant daily work of me weeding and fertilizing and watering and all of these different things to be my best self, just the same way that it takes daily work out in my actual yard and garden to help it to be its best and most abundant and less pest problems and less work. And, just, I don't know, I really like that metaphor, but I hope that this is helpful to you guys. Those questions were very, very helpful to me, and I'm very interested to hear any questions that y'all might have as well. So that being said, I will see y'all tomorrow. Thank you so much for being my workout buddy. And until then, you guys, keep on keeping on. Mwah. Bye. I want to give a huge thank you and shout out to our channel members and all of our new subscribers and just anybody who's popping by and watching. Thank you guys so much for being here. I don't kid whenever I call y'all my workout buddies. Y'all being here has helped keep me accountable. Y'all help me to be my best self. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here for me and for being here for you, because you're the only one of you that I got. So you got to take care of you, okay? So I'll see y'all tomorrow. And until then, keep on keeping on. Mwah. Bye.